We have some breaking news. Stocks, you guys, are surging. Look at the NASDAQ, up almost 1.8%. Trump posting on Truth Social that he is canceling all scheduled strikes and bombings against Iran this evening. He says discussions and final points have been, in both concept and great detail, approved by all parties involved, saying that the final date of signing will be determined at a TBD location. But I will say, and you guys jump in, look, the S&P 500 were at highs of the session, up 1.2%, a VIX at a very low 20, and oil down about 2 to 3% on the day, WTI down to just 87.
The markets are showing a lot of optimism, and I think that's great, okay, because obviously Trump responding with force is the only thing that the Iranian regime understands, and the investors responded by saying, that's good, we like resolve, we like confidence, and if everything he's saying is 100% true, that is fantastic. It's fantastic that they are now at the table. It's almost signed, sealed, delivered. Whatever. I'm very hopeful that this is the case. All I can say is that these are fundamentally untrustworthy actors.
Yes.
They have reneged before. They have reneged on basically everything under the sun, whether it's re-enriching, trying to get around the Obama nuclear deal, whether it's, not holding to the ceasefire, everything.
Brian, do you think did Carg Island kind of scare them? Did the full force, we're coming for you again? I guess I'm surprised that the markets are responding this quickly based on, I guess, no sign deal when we've heard some of rumblings of this before. And clearly this is a market. I thought a conflict would speed up the end and the market would be happy about that. The market actually seems to like that there won't be a conflict, even if that means this gets dragged out longer.
Could it be that conflict of the last 2 days has sped up the end? I'm not going to say this is the end, right? I'm gonna borrow from Dagan, who borrowed from Yogi Berra. It ain't over till it's over. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to happen, but we did have a pivot point in how we're negotiating. Instead of sitting across the table passing paper or carrier pigeons or whatever the heck we were doing, which clearly wasn't working, we dropped bombs and we made ships go through the strait. And I think that's the kind of thing that gets Iran going. But I would just say this. I don't trust them at all. I don't think they're going to fulfill an agreement. So if we sign something on paper, that is the beginning of something, and I don't know what that something's going to be, but it's got to include
policing.
It's going to be policing, it's going to be inspections, stuff they don't like to do. So it's maybe good, but it ain't over till it's over. I do think that dropping bombs is how you get Iran to sign papers, and we're doing that again.
Yields are down 5-6 basis points pretty much across the curve. So we'll see the Russell 2000 U.S. domestic focus stocks up 2%. Transports also up 2.3%.
That just means spend less money. That's why money, yields come down if the U.S. government is going to spend a little bit less money. Go ahead.